A group of longtime Santa Monicans are going before the City Council tonight to present a series of reforms aimed at bringing back black residents to the city. They were driven out by discrimination and racist housing policies. As NBC4's Ted Chen reports, as a result, the black population in Santa Monica dropped by more than half.
There used to be a thriving black community in Santa Monica centered here at Virginia Avenue Park. That all changed with racist and discriminatory policies. But tonight, a group of Santa Monicans say they will take the first step to right the wrongs of history.
Everybody was like family.
Historian Robbie Jones remembers the Santa Monica of her childhood, a place where black-owned businesses thrived and black professionals lived along Pico Boulevard. But she says discriminatory lending policies known as redlining, the building of the 10 freeway, and skyrocketing housing costs forced most black families to leave.
It seemed like every month you were losing a different family.
Jones and longtime residents Dr. Karen Gunn and Barry Snell are part of a group called the Black Agenda, proposing to the city a series of reforms to bring back black residents, something Snell says wouldn't have happened without the death of George Floyd and the protests and looting that arrived at Santa Monica's doorstep.
It's unfortunate that it has to take something like that to be able to galvanize the people in the community.
The Black Agenda includes a litmus test for businesses to ensure fair hiring, recruiting black-owned businesses, reparations for discrimination, rent-to-own units, and housing for public employees. Dr. Gunn says ultimately it means a heart change for a city whose workforce is diverse but whose residents are not.
So it really requires people who sit in a place of privilege and economic prosperity to be willing to accept people across the income levels.
It also means police reforms, a shared goal with protesters today who will also be at City Hall demanding accountability for alleged excessive use of force during the mass demonstrations. Santa Monica, the group says, can be a more welcoming place.
I think we can definitely build a better Santa Monica. I know that we can.
In Santa Monica, Ted Chen, NBC4 News.